Hello children. In continuation with the previous topic, today we are going to discuss division of labor between man and woman in the family. Okay? So children, due to historical and cultural reasons, there is a division of labor between man and woman in the family. Women generally look after domestic work and men work in the fields. Children, generally, women work in the family. They work throughout the day. For example, Sakal's mother, Sheila, cook food, clean utensils, washes clothes, cleans the house, and look after her children. Okay, so in this way, she perform her duty throughout the day. On the other hand, Sakal's father cultivates the fields, sells the products in the market, and earn money for the family. So, it is very clear that Sakal's mother, she used to work in the house, look after her children, perform different activities. On the other hand, Sakal's father work in the field, grow crops, and sell the product in market, earn money for his family. So children, women's are not paid for the services delivered in the family. The household work done by women is not recognized in national income. Okay, the household work is not recognized. They are not getting anything in return of all these duties. Let us see another example. Geeta, mother of Vilas, earned an income by selling fish. Therefore, women are paid for their work when they enter the labor market. Their earnings are determined on the basis of education and skills. Okay, children. So, what we see, women used to work in the house, perform different types of activities. Men work in the field and earn money. Okay. Now, women earn money when they enter in the labor market. Then only they will get some money. For example, Sheila, mother of Vilas, when she sell fish in the market, then only she earn some money. Children, earning of any individual is determined on the basis of education and skill. Income of different people is directly related on the basis of education and skills. Education helps individual to make better use of economic opportunities. Educated people, they make better use of economic opportunities available before him. Hence, education and skills are the major determinants of earning of any individual in the market. Okay, children. So here, education and skills play a very important role in the earning of any individuals. Okay, play a very important role in earning in the market. Okay, Now children, here very important question: why women are paid low as compared to men? Why women are paid less as compared to men? There are some important reasons for this. First, a majority of women have meager education and low skill formation. What is the most important factor here? Meager education and low skill formation. Okay. Second, most women work where job security is not there. No job security. They used to work where there is no job security. Okay. And legal protection is also meager. Where legal protection is also meager. No legal protection. Legal protection is also meager. Their incomes are irregular. And low income. Generally, they work in an unorganized sector where there is an absence of basic facilities. Absence of basic facilities. What are these basic facilities? Like no maternity leave, child care, and other social system, etc. However, women with high education and skill formation are paid at par with the men, and among the females or women, those who have higher educations are paid at par with the man. Okay children, among the organized sector, teaching and medicine attract them the most. Some women have entered administrative and other services, including job that need high level of scientific and technological competence. So children, see education and skills. Okay children, what is the role of education and skills? Take these are very essential, or these play very important role in the earning of an individual in the market. Okay, so this is all for today's class. In the next video we will discuss quality of population. Thank you.